Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jyoti D. Gulwani with Research Methodology 1. As we have started with chapter number 2, secondary data sources. Now under this, our new topic is advantages of secondary data. That is, we have to go with the advantages and limitations of secondary data. What is secondary data? We have learned in the last videos. Secondary data are those data which are collected for some purpose other than the research problem at hand, and the purposes can be similar or can be entirely different kind. Usually they are collected in past and in many cases by other people than the current research team. So you can say that secondary data are collected by other parties, or maybe it is collected by the same party but for the other uses. So let us go with the advantages of this secondary data. It is said that it is economical. Secondary data are economical than primary data. Collecting primary data by either experiment or by observation or by different methods can be extremely expensive. Why? Because you are going to collect it for the first time, so it is going to be expensive, as we have already seen in the difference also. It is more when wages and salaries are very high. So it becomes very expensive जब आप salary pay करते हो, जो लोग आपके behalf में collect करते हैं, at that time it becomes costly. But secondary data are available at the negligible cost or sometimes at the nominal cost. Why? It is already, you can say that, available in newspaper, in magazines, or in books, or on internet data. So you can say that it is comparatively economical in comparison of the primary data, because primary आपको पहली बार collect करना है, तो you have to pay wages and salaries. For example, government data and internal secondary data are really very economical and often available at the cost of photocopy only, you can say. मीन्स गवर्नमेंट जो डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं वो सारी चीज़ें इंटरनेट पे वो लोग अवेलेबल करवा देते हैं, तो इट इज़ वेरी nominal and economical for us to use that particular data for our study. While saying this, we must also remember that there can be substantially expensive private sources of secondary data. That is, कई बार ऐसा भी होता है, मतलब फिक्स नहीं होता है कि एकदम ही इकोनॉमिकली है, but if you are using private companies data, at that time it can become costlier. But whatever data are collected by government and by other parties, those who are putting it onto internet, then it becomes very economical for us to use it. So we can say that secondary data are economical in comparison of the primary data. Less time consuming. Collecting secondary data is less time consuming. Once you locate the right source, there is a no time delay. That means mental efforts are not required, physical efforts are not required over here. Only just if your target is fixed कि आपको यही चीज़ें चाहिए, तो डायरेक्टली आप उसको ले सकते हो, either as I said that from internet, from magazine, or from other things. You don't have to move from one place to another place, from one city to another city, or from one state to another state. So directly by clicking once on internet, or by only taking a look onto the different pages of books, magazines and newspaper, you can avail all the information with you. So you can say that it is less time consuming in comparison of the primary data. While in primary data you have to go from one place to another place, from one city to another city, so you can say that it is more time consuming, while secondary data are less time consuming. Then often available in the edited and filtered format. That is, it is, as I said, that already collected by other parties, so they have put it in a systematic manner, one by one, step by step रख ही दिया होता है. कैसे रखा होता है? Firstly it's theoretical part, थ्योरी के बाद कौन सी कंपनी में रिसर्च किया या तो कौन सी सिटी में रिसर्च किया, मेन क्वेश्चंस which they have put it, the analysis, the result, everything is put it into sequence. So you can say that it is often available in edited and filtered format. हमें यहाँ पे कुछ भी कैलकुलेशन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती, कुछ भी कंक्लूजन देने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. तो this saves a lot of efforts in the subsequent stages of data collection. So it is available in edited and filtered format. So it is a advantage of this secondary data. Next is can be effectively used to verify authenticity and correctness of the primary data. Secondary data can be effectively used to verify its correctness and primary data. In fact, correctness of entire research process can be judged by parallel analysis of the secondary data. For example, a student did a research on title study of career orientation of final year students of Surat City colleges. In that project, sample size was 10%. The student did not follow this sampling norms and took more responses from suppose his own college and also from nearby colleges. He took lesser responses from remotely located colleges. The teacher knew about the exact student strength of each college from secondary data available with him. So within 10 minutes of the reading of the report, he or she could find this sampling error or inaccuracy. मतलब वहाँ पे आप directly check कर सकते हो from the availability of data. तो you can say that you can easily verify the authenticity and correctness of the data. आप उसको वेरीफाई कर सकते हो कि ये चीज़ राइट है कि रॉन्ग. Then useful to conduct exploratory research. We have learned in detail what is exploratory research. That is when you have little bit knowledge about the topic or when you don't have any knowledge about the topic, at that time you are going with the exploratory research. So this secondary data are mainly useful to conduct this kind of exploratory research when you are having little bit knowledge about the topic or when you want to know everything about a particular topic. तो वो टाइम पे आप ये secondary data use कर सकते हो. Next is certain type of primary data are not within the capabilities of the business organization. See, it is not possible that they are freshly collected as primary data. For example, census data of rainfall in past 10 years, data on fish catches in the India. Then you can say that population counting by the government. So sometimes it is not possible for the business organization to go with this kind of data. कई बार उनके पास इतना पैसा नहीं होता, टाइम नहीं होता या तो इतनी कैपेसिटी नहीं होती है कि they can go with the primary data. At that time they are using the secondary data only. So certain type of primary data are not when within the capacities of the company. At that time they are opting for the secondary data. So repeating it again, advantages of secondary data, that is it is economical, that is here money requires lesser in comparison of the primary data. Time is also consumed lesser because it is already available, and as you are focusing on your goals and objectives, directly you can get the data. So it is less time consuming in comparison of the primary data. It is often available in edited and filtered format, that is it is always available in the systematic way. Then can be effectively used to verify authenticity and correctness of primary data. that is आप verify कर सकते हो कि ये चीज़ें correct हैं कि नहीं. Then useful to conduct exploratory research when you have little knowledge or less knowledge or no knowledge related to a particular topic. At that time you can use your secondary data. And last one is when primary data are not affordable by the companies. At that time they are going with the secondary data. Now next we are going with the limitation of secondary data. So under that, number one is obsolete. Obsolete, that is secondary data lose their validity as they are not recent data. मतलब these are the outdated data. ऑलरेडी कलेक्ट कर दिया है, वही कल का डेटा है, 1 मिनट पहले का डेटा है, 1 सेकंड पहले का भी डेटा है, तो भी वो क्या बन जाता है, योर past data. So you can say that secondary data can be obsolete, or you can say that out of date. For example, telephone directory of the year 2005 cannot be considered valid for the year 2007 because it is a outdated data. किसी ने नंबर चेंज किए होते हैं, किसी ने एड्रेस चेंज किए होते हैं. We can say that telephone directory for the year 2005 cannot be considered for the year 2007. So you can say that secondary data are outdated or obsolete. नेक्स्ट इज़ मे नॉट बी कम्पिटेबल फॉर आवर पर्पस. मतलब हमारा जो मेन टारगेट होता है उसके रिलेटेड वो नहीं भी हो सकता है. सम अदर पर्सनस एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर टोटली डिफरेंट और समवॉट डिफरेंट पर्पसेस मे हैव कलेक्टेड इट. तो वो श्योर नहीं होता है कि वो हम यूज़ कर ही सकते हैं. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, उनकी स्टडी में उन लोगों ने 100 सैम्पल साइज़ लिया था, लेकिन हमारा सैम्पल साइज़ है 1000. तो ऑब्वियसली इट इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू बी कंपेटिबल फॉर आवर टारगेट. इन द सेम वे, इफ़ दे हैव कंडक्टेड स्टडी ऑन द इनकम ग्रुप, लेकिन हम इनकम ग्रुप ले ही नहीं रहे, हम किसी की इनकम पूछने ही नहीं वाले हैं, तो again it cannot be used for our purpose. So you can say that here limitation is what, sometimes it is not compatible for our requirement. Next is inaccuracy and lack of reliability. Now you cannot say that the data collected by the other persons are accurate. Why? Because it is not collected by you. So exactly you can't say that it is accurate or reliable because you cannot verify it. आप उसका verification या तो कोई proof लेके उसको चेक नहीं कर सकते हो, तो you cannot say that it is pure accurate. So there is a inaccuracy and lack of reliability of the secondary data. Then lack of completeness. Sometimes lack of completeness is there. This aspect can also be linked to lack of compatibility as explained above in 2 points. For example, we have got a research report on buying behavior prepared before 4 years in our own company. At that time, Mr. X was the marketing manager. He undertook this research because he wanted to decide regarding packaging, design and features of the new version of an existing product. Now, this will more put emphasis of the product features. So you can say that there is a lack of completeness in the data which cannot be used for your purpose. मतलब डेटा पूरा नहीं होता है जो आपको चाहिए होता है. तो you can say that this can be considered as the limitation of secondary data. So briefing it again, obsolete, that is it is the out of date data, may not be compatible for our purpose. हमें जो चाहिए वो चीज़ें उसमें नहीं हो सकती हैं. Inaccuracy and lack of reliability is there because personally it is not collected by you. So you can say that there is a inaccuracy and lack of reliability, as well as sometimes data are not completed as per your requirement. So these are the limitations of secondary data. So today we are concluding with the advantages and limitation of secondary data. In the next video we will go with the next topic. So till then, stay tuned. Goodbye.